I might have social skills that are second to none, but I don't fit all the specifications for like a route.
I'm not sure that the LGBTIQ plus community is that accepting of disability, full stop.
We are so far removed from what people think is a type of person that you should want to have sex with. It is so infuriating.
I don't think being on the spectrum made it difficult to come out, probably maybe even made it easier because I just didn't feel constrained by the normal social stuff around being gay. Hi, my name's Catherine. This is my partner, 42.
We've been together for 15 years.
When it comes to communicating, I think autism can be a barrier sometimes. I make a lot of assumptions about things.
You know, sometimes it drives me nuts because it's, you know, it can be so rigid. Other times it doesn't faze me, it's just who she is.
People on the autism spectrum still feel attraction, so they need love and the opportunity to form relationships like everybody else.
Up to 20% of people have some kind of disability, which means that maybe up to 20% of the queer community has a disability.
Hi, my name is Jared McLaughlin. I'm 32 years old. I'm on the autism spectrum. I also identify as a cisgendered homosexual male, but if you're going to go with primarily the politically correct term, it is gay and queer. It did take me a lot longer for me to really come to terms with knowing that I wasn't heterosexual. I am who I am. I'm a friend of Dorothy or a friend of Lady Gaga.
When young people are diagnosed as being on the spectrum, the parents and people around them focus on teaching them communication skills. So the idea of even observing who they might be attracted to is irrelevant at that time.
I was in a special school. There was no one to tell me or to show me hello because with disability. What do they know about sex? They don't know one thing about it. Since I came out at 26, I've only been with 5 guys. 5! I haven't done a lot of stuff out in public. No PDAs, no like tonsil hockey or canoodling, because I don't have a boyfriend or boyfriends. When it comes to dating or trying to find people in my community, it is a minefield. It is an absolute minefield.
People on the autism spectrum that are gay do find it really hard. There's a lack of opportunities for them. Nightclubs have a lot of noise.
A lot of the events are parties or noise-filled venues or involve alcohol.
To them it's like fingernails down a chalkboard. So where do they go for the opportunity to meet other people?
Especially for those who are non-verbal and can't communicate. And that is even 100% more terrifying.
There's sort of like a cult of image as well, especially for gay men. And if you don't adhere to the norm of what's gay or lesbian or trans, then people start judging you.
They had to have a six-pack, they're going to have muscles, they're going to have a chiseled face. And we do not fit that. They said that I'm too ugly, I'm too fat, I got bad teeth, I look a certain way, or I don't fit all the specifications for like a route. It really eats away at your self-confidence. And I really have spent a lot of nights consoling myself from my inability to get someone to go to bed with me.
The effect of not feeling accepted by your own group, for young people in particular, is further ostracisation, and the queer community needs to take responsibility for that.
We're not here to destroy or to ruin what everyone expects the culture to be. We're here and we're queer, we're not going to be enslaved by conformity.